Oh, it's raining. Let's see if I can show you guys. Absolutely pouring down with rain. So we're going to be driving to 7-Eleven today. Oh, I just knocked the camera. And the title of this video, I'm yet to decide, but I'll probably decide once I finish the video what to call it. But it's basically, I want to talk about having a sense of basically not trying, having no attachment to the outcome, just letting go. And the reason I want to talk about this is that, you know, throughout my life up to this point, I'm 26, I've got plenty more years to go, hopefully, that I've been, I guess, paralyzed to even start. And I think starting's always one of the most challenging things for me personally. But like when you start something, at least you can say that you've started. But if you are stuck in that paralysis of not starting, then you're no better off than the same version of you last year or the year before, or the three years ago. So basically, if you can just start something, and there's something in your life right now that you want to start, I would 100% recommend you start it now. There's no better time to start a passion project or to be more creative in your life. Because working a 9 to 5 is great. Don't get me wrong. You've got to start somewhere and get some money for you or your family or what have you. But at the end of the day, you've got to start thinking, you know, am I actually happy with my current life? And if the answer is no, then you know what to start with. You know what you're going to start with. And for me, since coming to Thailand, I've had to reassess a lot of things, you know, and I'm not a finished product by any means, but I definitely knew that before I got here, I needed to iron some things out. And a lot of that was, you know, therapy, because I needed to get a lot of things off my chest from childhood and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, but just I knew that I had to, like a car filter or your aircon filter, you've got to clean it once in a while. Otherwise, it's just stuff that gets clogged up and yada yada yada. So I knew I had to do that, and once I did that, I sort of realigned with the values that I wanted to set, and you know, the rest is history, they say. Here's the 7-Eleven. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so that's 7-Eleven, just waiting for the rain to stop. It's still sort of not as heavy, but it is raining. And so, yeah, once you redefine your values and so forth, you can then get a clearer picture of what you want in your life and what you don't want in your life, and setting boundaries as well with people in your life, you know, whether that be directly or indirectly, you know, family members, friends, work colleagues, you name it. Once you have better understanding of that and how to deal with people a lot more efficiently and effectively, then, you know, you'll be able to prioritize what you want to do in life and start something or go somewhere or travel. And, you know, I'm really lucky to even be in Thailand. I understand that. I mean, there's not a lot of people that can say that they've lived in Thailand for nearly a year, had yummy food and been pretty comfortable whilst trying to start stuff, you know. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, they say. But, you know, if you can just start, that is, you're better off than 99% of other people out there as well. Okay, so now I remember what I was officially going to say. It happens sometimes. So not trying. So yes, you want to try, but you want to let go of the outcome, right? So trying doesn't have to be like you're trying hard to make things work. You just have to do what is best suited to you and let go of the outcome. And so by just starting, you're letting go of the attachment of the outcome, right? Now, let's say you're a perfectionist and you need everything to be perfect. I'm just giving you an extreme example here. You know, that sort of mindset, it's a very fixed mindset, and with that mindset comes a lot of resistance. So if you're aware of that, the one thing that I'd recommend is by acknowledging it's there, putting a plan into place which allows you to, I guess, become more flexible and adaptable to situations and I guess roadblocks that will come through day-to-day life, as well as your journey in trying to complete the task at hand. And then once you let that come and pass, then you can basically just set little goals and objectives that you want to complete within the day or within the week. And then once you start ticking those boxes, that will reaffirm to you that you're, I guess, doing something that is conducive and constructive, and you're actually achieving something. And then once you actually build trust within yourself that you're achieving something and your time is well spent on that thing, everything will just start naturally to fall into place. And then the rest is history, because you will be building these blocks steadily, having confidence in yourself, which in turn will be radiating from you onto others, and others will see that and go, shit, that guy knows what he's doing, clearly. But a lot of the time, we as human beings, we do things not knowing really what we're doing. But that's why being hyper vigilant and hyper aware, healthy hyper awareness is ideal, and it will help you in the long run. Because if you know what works for you and what doesn't, then you're not going to be wasting your time, if that makes sense. But also wasting your time, there is no such thing as wasting time, because I believe that with every hour in the day, we all get the same hours in the day, right? It's just whether or not it's structured in a way that can be meaningful to you and to oneself. And that's the difference.